Hello everybody, I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be recommending some of my favorite gaming podcasts that I listen to on a regular basis. Now these are not just, random gaming podcasts. These are actually podcasts featuring fellow YouTubers here in the gaming community, and that I just really enjoy. Now I do enjoy, I shouldn't say typical, but Tvandlust, the Tvandlust podcast, I think is absolutely great. That's featuring Craig from Tvandlust, obviously, and Steph from Steph's to Death. And then I also enjoy the Operation Killscreen podcast, and of course the All Jane Gamers podcast. And the OKS podcast features Holly Hadouken from Dog in My Lens, Tim, aka Jumble Junkie, and of course Mike Sinister Moon. But I enjoy all three of those. But I'm going to be talking about three different ones that maybe don't get as much attention as they deserve, or are fairly new and just haven't gotten their name out there as much. So I'm going to discuss three podcasts that I really enjoy and I strongly recommend all of you guys check out. I'll be providing links to all of the podcasts in the link below, as well as the channels featuring those fellow YouTubers. So let's take a look at three podcasts that I really enjoy. Alright, so the first one is actually very new, and it is called the Cross-Platform Podcast. And this podcast is actually featuring one of my favorite YouTubers, Josh from the Games of War channel, as well as the Asian Gamer and Point Blank Games. All three really, really great guys. I've subbed to all their individual channels just because I really enjoy the content that they put out. But the podcast they do is really great. Not, super structured, just, get on there, talk about games they've been playing recently, hit up some news that, that's recently been released, and then answer questions that people leave in the comments on the videos themselves. They have not gotten their podcast onto iTunes yet, but they're definitely working on it, and they have about 6 episodes up right now, and they even had a few guests on the past few episodes, including Alpha Omega Sin, which was just an incredibly hilarious episode, as you can imagine. He's just... yeah, if you know Alpha Omega Sin, I don't even have to describe his personality and how he is, but he definitely brings a lot of great enthusiasm to a podcast, that's for sure. But the cross-platform podcast, like I said, guys, it's a lot of fun, a lot of, just really great to listen to. Each episode's a little over an hour, and, it's not super structured. They just talk about games they've been playing recently, as well as, gaming news that's recently been released, and of course answering questions from the gaming community. So it's really great. Strongly recommend you guys check out the cross-platform podcast. And then the next podcast that I really enjoy is the RP Gibberish podcast, featuring RPG Swagman and Mike, Aerodynamish. I'm horrible at pronunciation, but two really great guys. I'm subbed to both their channels as well. But their podcast, as you can imagine, is more focused on RPGs, role-playing games, a genre that's recently become, like one of my favorites, to be honest. I just love them. When I was younger, I wasn't really into the genre just because I didn't have the patience, I guess. But now I'm really getting into the genre. But putting that aside, their podcast is set on discussing certain genre or certain games in the RPG genre, whether it be, like the Dragon Warrior series or Final Fantasy, or, they'll go into in-depth discussions on those, some of their favorites, the origins of the series, or their first experiences playing those games, stuff like that. Or they'll go into discussion about particular developers like Squaresoft, of course Square Enix today, or Atlas, just companies like that, and just go into really in-depth discussions on their personal experience with those developers or those games. And it's just really, really fun to listen to because, since I'm fairly new to the RPG genre, I'm kind of an amateur as far as knowing about certain games and those companies. So to really become knowledgeable about those games and companies based on the information that they provide and the stuff that they talk about is really great. It's basically like a history lesson for me, of RPGs. It's really great. Two awesome guys with two awesome accents. I have to put that in there. So, if you enjoy cool accents and you like RPGs, and you like video games in general, you cannot overlook this podcast. And they have not made it to iTunes yet, except for their debut episode. I believe they're trying to upload their stuff to iTunes as well. But they do have a YouTube channel, and it's very easy and accessible to listen to them on that. So I'll provide that link in the bottom. But like I said, guys, RP Gibberish is a fantastic podcast featuring RPG Swagman and Aerodynamic. They just talk about RPGs for like an hour or more, and it's really great. I can't recommend it. Podcast has actually become one of my favorites as well, and that is the Average Gamer Show. Yes, it is so great, featuring Don Raiden, Cody, a really, really, really great friend of mine. He's a really awesome guy. And Jordan, meeting Flipper, who I've actually become really close with recently, has an excellent gaming channel as well. And he's actually a year younger than I am, so we can relate a lot as far as gaming and finding the time to game and stuff like that. But and then there's also Blake from Blake's Game Room. I'm subbed to his channel as well, which is fantastic. He's a huge Lord of the Rings fan, as I am as well, so we can definitely relate on that note, which is awesome. But the Average Gamer Show is similar to the cross-platform podcast. They're just kind of very informal. Just kind of get on the podcast, talk about games they've been playing recently, how their weeks have been going, and just really just talking about games, just why they love them and what they're playing and what they're looking forward to and stuff like that. It's just very unstructured, which is awesome. Sometimes they'll go off topic and talk about movies or just whatever. It really doesn't matter. They're just there to have fun and discuss whatever pops up. But it is primarily focused on games and just games that they've been playing recently. But I really do enjoy it. All three guys are really great, and they as well have guests on there every now and then. So I strongly recommend you guys check out their gaming channel. And they actually are on iTunes, which is fantastic. You can listen to them on the go, on your iPod, which I do all the time between classes, which is so great. But like I said, guys, I strongly recommend you guys check out their podcast, whether it be on the YouTube channel that they have. They've uploaded their episodes on there, or on iTunes, they've uploaded them on there as well. And again, I'll be posting all of these links in the bottom and the description below. But the Average Gamer Show, really great. Cody, Jordan, and Blake, all three really great guys, and they have guests on there occasionally as well. So definitely check out the Average Gamer Show. All right, guys, so those are the three podcasts that I strongly recommend. Like I said, I listen to All Gen Gamers, the Operation Killscreen Podcast, especially Tvandlust. You guys know I'm a very big supporter of them. But they already have some decent recognition and a decent fan base behind their podcasts. I just wanted to specifically, shout out some of these podcasts that I really enjoy, that I know don't have the same support, that they definitely deserve, because their podcasts are just as good in my opinion. I really do enjoy them, and I strongly recommend you check out each and every one of them, which is why I'll be posting all the links to the stuff below, and not only links to their podcasts, but links to the individual channels as well, because they're all really, really great people. I'm really close with all of them, and it's just really awesome to have met so many great people, and then be able to listen to them on a regular basis, beyond their channel, just to learn more about them and their particular taste in gaming. I think it's awesome. So guys, definitely check out all these channels if you get a chance, as well as their podcasts, and thanks for watching. Coffee is very good. I just want to throw that in there. Yeah.